Alex Rosen, the founder of the online watchdog group Predator Poachers.
Controversial pedophile hunter Alex Rosen.
Predator Poachers.
Founder of Predator Poachers, Alex Rosen.
Predator Poachers.
Founder Alex Rosen.
Alex Rosen.
Alex Rosen.
Alex Rosen is charged with harassment, trespassing, and disturbing the peace.
Hey Hillary, why'd your husband visit Epstein Island 26 times?
Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary, guys? Is this really necessary? Is this really necessary, sir?
Minimum, please.
I have a group called Predator Poachers where we catch online child predators across the country.
This is Alex Rosen, the man who has caught more pedophiles than whole police departments.
Our team alone has over 170 arrests this year. We have 3 new branches this year: Long Island, Washington, and Illinois. They've also combined for over 50 arrests on the year,
Making it look easy to have predators open up about the worst things they have done in life.
Basically, you have some child on your phone we got to get rid of, right? Yes. Basically, is there your phone to get rid of?
Yes.
Okay, and you've shared videos of babies. Okay. Preston, there's some child on your phone you got to delete?
While simultaneously being one of the most controversial figures on the internet.
Carmelo Anthony, I know you heard of that.
Yeah.
He raised over, what, $500,000? Mm-hmm. For a crime?
You know, you got to think of it as a good thing. Here's why. It's the first time I've ever seen black people tip, so.
This contrasting character makes for a real-life story of an anti-hero. But before we see how his organization got over 230 arrests in a year, we must first take a look at where it all started. Alex went to high school in Houston, Texas, which is where he was also born and raised. He played high school football from the sophomore to senior year as a center for the Westbury Huskies. In his senior year, he put up a dominant performance, even putting together a highlight tape to impress a local college. The college he was trying to get into was TSU, which Alex would soon find out that college was a bit different from high school.
I was playing college football at Texas Southern, and by playing, I mean I was on the roster. I did not see the field at all.
Yep.
And since football wasn't working out, he started to make other plans.
Just started watching these types of videos online. Like, I've seen the Chris Hansen and stuff in high school and all that. You know, I always thought, well, that's interesting, but it never really stuck with me. I wanted to be a cop, and I had to wait 2 years because you got to be 21 to graduate the academy in Houston. I just kind of jumped into doing this. So I made a fake account of a 15-year-old boy. 30 minutes later, somebody wants to go meet that 15-year-old for sex.
And from that point on, the rest is history. Predator catching might not have been his first choice, but he was certainly eager to get started, although he might not have gotten into this field for all the right reasons. And this is just another example of why Alex Rosen can be described as an anti-hero.
I had no idea what I was doing. Now it's like we go into people's trailer homes and they're armed, and then like we're just able to kind of navigate that situation. But 19-year-old me back in the day, I was scared to even go up to this dude. Like, I just got his license plate, just drove off. A lot of our people at first did not get arrested. We're from Houston, Texas, and Harris County doesn't really like to prosecute criminals too much. Back in the day, we were doing it in a very unprofessional way. It didn't really occur to us that maybe we should get them to admit to crimes on camera and then turn that over. I'd say our first 2 years, year and a half of doing it, we're kind of figuring it out, doing it the wrong way.
He may say that they were doing it wrong very casually here, but there was nothing casual about what they were doing.
Dude, you can't say on the live stream. It's bad. Dude, then we're gonna get offended and report us. Probably a fucking angry or something. I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have somebody in your room.
I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
And to go along with these edgy jokes, there were plenty of videos where Alex has done predator catching the wrong way. Unfortunately for us, YouTube got rid of them. There is one video that you can't show on YouTube anymore, and it's a glaring example of how unprofessional him and his team used to be. On April 18th, 2021, Alex Rosen, at the time known as Chet Goldstein, had exposed a large YouTuber trying to meet a young girl. I'm sure you know where this is going. EDP445 had about 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and this was the incident where he became known for trying to acquire a cupcake. Now I am showing the Skeeter Jean and Gideon version of the EDP catch, and that's only because if I show the Alex Rosen version, this video will be taken down, and that just wouldn't help me. You know what would help me is if you liked the video and subscribed. Pretty please with a shit on top. This historical moment on YouTube changed the landscape drastically. It no longer mattered if you were a big YouTuber, you can fall at any moment. YouTube erased EDP's channel overnight, but not only that, they became way looser with the ban hammer. And in the YouTube community, the fall from grace happened way more often. Just one example of this happening was Mini Lad from the Vanoss crew. And you can try your best to do an apology video, but once you're in a spotlight like this, it's very hard to come back from.
The reality is I was being selfish. I wasn't thinking about repercussions. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just being stupid.
Exposure to blank scarred me for life.
Well, I've won this round, boys.
Right off the bat?
Oh, man.
You're coming out swinging. Holy shit.
When was it?
Editor destroyed.
And as for Alex Rosen, he endured a storm of controversy. Shortly after the EDP incident, his YouTube channel Chet Goldstein was banned. Reason being was for harassment and bullying. He also endured a constant wave of criticism due to his unprofessionalism in the catch. EDP445 did not end up getting charged for the crime. Despite multiple points of evidence, it is believed he didn't face consequences because of how Alex handled this.
How have you been with the catches since the EDP stuff? Because I know that at the time you got a lot of criticism on YouTube. I think a lot of people think that your guys you were with basically up that case. How do you feel about that impression?
There's a lot of, I think, lazy journalism. I'm glad you're interviewing me and actually getting the side of it. I mean, that's what we do. That's why you don't see any videos of Predator Poachers where we're just saying, hey, this guy's or this guy's this or that. We go up to them and interview them ourselves and get their side of it, and oftentimes they admit to just doing terrible things. Which the response was, you know, reach out to me for an interview, get my side of it. I still probably would have said or done things that people would think are bad or whatever, but at least get my side of it, because shit got blown out way out of proportion. But as for screwing up the case, I mean, there's obviously things we could have done better. I mean, even cases where the Predator gets arrested and gets sentenced to 30 years, we could have done better. We should have absolutely had a plan to get the cops to the scene. It's a myth that we didn't get law enforcement involved. We did. We turned everything in. We were in touch with Kern County Sheriff's Office. And of course, as for interviewing EDP, yeah, I mean, he admitted to a lot of things. He's a freaking idiot. It wasn't like we did any special mind tricks on him. But, you know, if the interview was more focused on, like, for example, like, after that interview, I was beating myself up. Like, I didn't even ask him about, I didn't really delve into other girls he's talked to. He just kind of fleetingly mentioned it. I feel like if we brought out stuff like and real girls he talked to out of him, it would have been taken more seriously, not only by law enforcement, but by everybody, because it's not like, well, it's not like our fictitious decoy. It's like actual people he's going after, so do something about this.
Right.
At this point in Alex's career, he has been in multiple controversies. And with the EDP situation, he was skyrocketed into being a known figure. There were countless bigger YouTubers making videos on the EDP situation. One being Penguin Zero, which if you wanted to watch the original EDP video, you could go to his channel and watch the full saga.
I'd always heard his name though, stands for Eat the Pussy 445. This guy has a fucked up past. Like even on this channel, apparently some videos that are still up from streams where he'd call BLM and drop the N-word to them or something. Like he does a good thing in the worst possible way.
While that may be true, Alex tends to see it a bit differently.
What do you mean something's coming out about Chris? God, it's gonna be a PR nightmare. Oh my God, did he say the N-word? No? Did anything crazy like mention to go to women's bathrooms? No. Oh. He only sexted and met up with a minor. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, Mohawk. Okay. He can stick around. We can sweep that under the rug. Oh, thank God. Thought it was something terrible, like it being racist or something. Oh, thank God.
The fact of the matter is that he brushed those criticisms off and he kept on moving forward. In the years to come, Predator Poachers was established on the internet. Day in and day out, the group was on a restless journey to catch as many predators as possible, but not only catching the most predators, but also catching the worst predators. And that's exactly how he set himself apart from any other predator catchers. Catchers like Skeeter Gene, Oma, and Trilogy Media are predominantly catching the opportunist. That's not a knock on you guys, I love y'all sincerely. The opportunists are predators that are usually on the dating apps. Maybe they're looking for someone young, maybe they're not, but eventually they run into decoys. And at some point in the conversation, their true colors show.
Back in the day when we first started, we were just doing like a local dating app, so it would be that same night. But as we started to, you know, what I say, catch the quote-unquote real sick ones, they're all bad, but there's definitely levels to it. Like, we catch a lot of people now that are into infants and toddlers, and you're not necessarily going to find that on like a dating app per se. You might find somebody who's like, oh, you're 15 and home alone, I'll try this.
Soon enough, they try to meet, and all of a sudden, Skeeter Gene pops out of the closet with some predator pasta.
Who's that?
What's going on, Sean? How are you? What's wrong? Get all this to you.
And then you have the predators that Alex Rosen and Gideon are catching. The ones on Telegram trading illegal content. The ones making illegal content. The ones who mention they have done stuff with kids. And of course, the ones who are actively doing stuff with kids. One example that stands out is the game store owner who was doing things with his daughter. The video premiered on January 28th, 2024. In Jewel, Iowa, a father was reaching out to a decoy online. The decoy was pretending to be a man that wanted to join in with what the father was doing with the daughter. The day before the scheduled meetup, Alex Rosen had shown up. The father knew exactly why Alex was there and was extremely nervous. And one of the tactics that Alex Rosen uses every single catch is coming off as not aggressive and understanding, allowing the suspect to give his side of the story.
Yes. How's it going? Is there a Kevin here?
Yes.
How's it going? My name's Gordon. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you. Okay.
I got some messages here from Facebook that we probably should go over and talk about, okay, from yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Those aren't true. No, please.
Okay, well, hold on a second. We should probably go inside and talk about it so people can't hear, because I'm not trying to put you on blast, bro, okay? Is there anybody in the house with you?
Yeah, my wife.
Do you want to talk about it where she can't hear? Because I just want to keep it between us, okay?
Alex is even willing to hold his hand while walking down the stairs in order to be not perceived as a threat. Once downstairs and they are talking, Alex proceeds to let Kevin tell his side of the story. It doesn't matter if he's telling a lie or the truth. Alex just needs Kevin to be comfortable with talking and telling the story. This way, Kevin has a high chance of locking himself into a lie that he can't back out from.
I don't have any of that stuff.
Okay.
And I was like really scared because you started listing off like all these sites that I've never heard of or anything.
Okay.
I don't do that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I'm hardly alone with my daughter because after and everything,
I
was scrolling through. I don't like that kind of stuff. I was trying to kind of do what you guys do.
Okay.
I know I don't have the proper channels.
Sure.
And so that's kind of what it was, but had no intentions of ever joining those people.
You've been basically kind of trying to go undercover as well.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you, I think we can learn a lot from each other here. How long have you been going undercover for?
Well,
when did you first start going undercover on these pages?
Just recently.
Like how recently?
A couple months maybe.
Okay.
A month or so.
Cool.
As you can see, Alex is being agreeable to whatever story the Pred wants to say. This is only to obtain more and more information that will come back and hurt the Predator in the long run. And with some strategic questioning, Alex will soon be able to find a bunch of contradictions in the Predator's speech.
You get Sunday night to Friday afternoon or something?
Yeah, she gets every other weekend.
Every weekend?
So she gets her every Friday to Sunday.
Okay, well, every Friday to Sunday or every other Friday to Sunday?
Every other Friday to Sunday. I can't do much, and I haven't been alone with her I'm hardly ever alone with her, so there's no
I got
no
you.
worries of that stuff going on.
Last weekend, it was your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this weekend is her mom's.
So she typically comes back like what, Sunday night or whatever?
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sunday night, yeah.
Got it. What time about Sunday do they come home usually?
It varies, depends. Me and her are on the phone talking until she gets dropped off, maybe 2-ish.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Got it. Well, I mean, so who's making the income for the house? I mean, if you...
My wife right now.
Okay, that's cool. Which pizza ranch did you work at?
Story City.
So she's a manager at... Okay, nice. So does she at least get good hours, or does she?
Yeah.
Okay. She gets like the 9 to 5 or whatever. Or?
Yeah. She gets 6 to 3.
Okay.
A few days, and then 2 to 11 the other couple.
Okay,
days.
so it's all reasonable.
Yeah.
Do those like change throughout the week, or is just?
No, it's pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
What days does she get 6 through 3?
Monday through Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, one.
Basically Monday, Wednesday, 6 to 3.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
6 to 3. Yeah. Got it.
Alex had just broken down the timelines for when the dad was supposed to be alone with the daughter, with the wife at work, and also in the back of his head, he also kept in mind what time Kevin wanted the decoy to come over. After gathering enough information, it's time for Alex to confront the predator, but I'm just going to skip to the parts where the predator confesses.
How did this kind of stuff actually start for you?
I don't know, because I never had those feelings before.
Okay. And you have these feelings now?
Yeah.
What feelings?
I don't know, just...
I'm not here to judge.
No, just attractiveness, I guess.
Attractive to younger?
Yeah, that's attractive and stuff like that.
Of younger.
Yeah.
Boys or just girls?
Just girls.
Just girls, okay.
Yeah. Now it's just kind of, I don't know, I can't stop the thought, I guess.
The thought of what?
Just, you know, like, oh, you know, she's attractive.
Okay, so there's kind of an attraction to your daughter a little bit?
Yeah.
Is it a little bit arousing to you?
No. I've never gotten turned on by her.
Okay, what about just other pictures of kids?
Some. I guess it depends on the outfit or, you know, my type and stuff like that.
So what's that age range that kind of interests you, or is starting to interest you?
You know, probably like 12, 13.
Did you touch her?
No.
Here's what's going to happen now, okay? What I'm prepared to do is leave you hanging, and I'm prepared to go talk to your daughter right now. Go to her school and go talk to her right now.
Please don't.
Okay. So I want to hear it from you. What kind of touching has happened? Just tell the truth. I'm not mad at you, man. I'm not here to judge you. What about just a squeeze of her butt, rubbing on her?
No, maybe her legs.
Maybe her legs?
Maybe her
okay,
legs.
how'd that go?
You know, just normal, you know, touching like that.
Was that to arouse yourself? Be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll spare you the rest of the details, but I think you got the gist. Whether you agree with Alex or not, you can't deny the fact that that little girl was going through abuse, like so many other children in the whole world. And by getting the predator to admit to all the abuse that he has given that girl, he saved her from much worse that could have been done to her, and many more times that this could have happened. But I had to show you key moments in this video because Alex put on such a masterful performance. And I'm willing to bet that most police interrogators wouldn't show the skill that Alex just showed. And all that this showcases is that Alex is on another level. And the predators that he is catching is also on another level than other pred catchers are catching. And I just want to restate to all the other catchers, you guys are doing great work. I love and respect y'all sincerely. But I suppose the question is, does all the predators that he has caught make up for all the controversial things that he has done in the past and is still doing? Like the time that Alex went to a Houston City Council meeting with the topic being immigration.
Here with me, I have 3 undocumented persons that came straight from the border. Since good leaders always step up to the plate, I want to ask you, mayor, judge, and council members, if you'd like to take them into your own home. First, I have Juan from Guatemala. He has a warrant for arson in Guatemala City, but he just got a little bit carried away, and we all make mistakes. He's an obviously good person. He came into this country to avoid prosecution. Do any of the city council members want to take him into y'all's homes? Next, I have Roberto from Mexico. He's unfortunately been out of a job since El Chapo got arrested. He identifies as a furry, specifically a coyote, and has come to America looking for a better opportunity, needs a home to stay in. He can deliver goods quicker than you can say fentanyl. Does anybody want to take him into y'all's home? Anybody here want to take him in?
Or how about when he confronted Donald Letcher?
South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation and Hanson County Sheriff's Office is looking into an incident that led to one man taking his own life earlier this week.
60-year-old Donald Letcher was approached at his home in Epiphany on Tuesday by an online group called Predator Poachers. Wingert says the group spoke to Letcher about him allegedly possessing and viewing child After that conversation, the group contacted law enforcement.
Wingert says a deputy with his office did arrive and speak to Letcher, but had to step away to take a phone call. At that point, Wingert says Letcher barricaded himself back inside his home and then himself.
It seems like Alex Rosen is just bound to be on the news due to his field of work. Whether or not it's in a good or bad light is subjective. It seems as if every controversy that Alex is in, the anti-hero story comes to life, such as the most recent time he was arrested in Branson, Missouri, where the restaurant owner was defending and hiding the Predator in the back of the restaurant, but Alex took it upon himself to read out loud the chat logs between the Predator and the decoy.
Arrested in connection with a civilian pedophile sting operation. One is the alleged pedophile, the other man is the man behind the online sting. Joshua Teague is charged with trying to entice a child under 15 and trying to make child sex abuse material. Court documents show someone with the group Predator Poachers posed as a 13-year-old and was messaging Teague. Investigators say Teague admitted to requesting nude photos from who he thought was the teenager. Branson police say they arrested a man yesterday who was screaming at patrons and employees at a business where he claimed to be confronting an alleged pedophile. Alex Rosen is charged with harassment, trespassing, and disturbing the peace. Teague is still in jail. Rosen has since been released.
As controversial as Alex Rosen may be, Predator Poachers has saved hundreds of victims, and also probably well over 1,000 potential victims. In today's world, it is unfortunately extremely common to hear stories like these things happening. Maybe you have a friend that's been through stuff like this, maybe even family. But if you're into content like this, it's more than likely it's happened to you. And if it has happened to you, I'm sincerely sorry. And that's why I endorse Alex Rosen. He may be brash, he may be immature at some points, but he's saving the people like you. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey.
I know.
Thank you,
You're
honey.
good. You're good.